What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
My intentions are as they've always been. Honorable. I only wish to talk.
Talk? With a gun in hand and an enemy in your shadow? Do you mistake me for a fool?
Turn your gaze outward, Umberto. Look at everything you've done. Can you honestly tell me this is for the good of the Protectorate?
I'm killing traitors. Seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice, bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the cup. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot? Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself. Hardly. I perform with full confidence the role the paradigm has cast me in. A well-honed blade with which to smite the Protectorate's mightiest foes.
When you speak, I hear the voice of my friend, but not his reason. Not the man who taught me to temper discipline with care for those under my command. If any vestige of that man remains, I believe he'd recognize the need to be relieved of command, and would welcome the friend who gave him the opportunity to do so bloodlessly.
Only thing I would welcome in this moment is your head upon a pike, you fraternizer. What do you know of it?
I know you have only ever wanted one thing, to serve the Protectorate. Right now, you're only doing it, but perhaps if relieved from the pressures of command...
You speak of an impossibility. Were it so easy to choose another path, do you think either of us would be here?
No, wait! We agreed to try and help him see reason!
And what is reasonable about allying yourself with the enemy? You always were a guileless fool, Corbin. Were it up to me, I would sentence you to the slow and painful traitor's death you deserve. But given the circumstances, your extinction must come quicker. Guards, purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my sight. Leave none alive.
Sorry, ain't ready. Let me know when you needed a stretch. The idea's to kill them before you die. Hey, got a distract, ain't recharge. Over here, three hole in the head. Let me in. Help me out.
Replenishing my firearm. Removing to cover.
Don't make me bury another agent.
Taking to cover.
Not walking this up.
Marginal, Commander.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Hey, give me go-getter. Back in business. Commander, you're bleeding.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Time to burn, the traitor!
Knew you had my back. Finally, the control room. The breeze must have left some evidence behind. Let's poke around.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for... I've triggered them, so you'll have plenty...
We gotta do something. If the box crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then, Commander. We're short on time as it is. We ought to move, quick! I begged you, Commander. I begged you to direct the relay away from Fairfield. Now, everyone's dead. Don't you even feel bad about what you've done? Do you feel anything at all? Don't give me that. You were warned. You had to know. And I ain't sure I can look past it. I don't need a law-damn thing from you. Not anymore. Knew it was a mistake running with you. I don't ever want...
Cutting it close here.
Commander, we need to go.
Charge! Armed and ready. Ready to waste.
Eden's hinterlands would be more pleasant if Auntie didn't airdrop and raptize getting going. Sure makes getting from A to B amazing.
Blame Spacer's choice. They're the ones who first weaponized the lives of the manor. Auntie just acquired and rebranded the ideal when she came to Tau City.
Poor Auntie. Her hands were tied. I heard you all bred the raft with diabetes in such original. Only
There
taught 'em to
you are,
kill later.
beginning to wonder. Finally! This any way to treat the sole graduate of Auntie's promotion acceleration program? After I outlasted all them other candidates, left them at the spires in various stages of rigor. I'm worn thin, shaky on my land legs after that raft trip, but otherwise raring for my reward for finishing the program. You're not from Product Envisioner Ormsby? Fine. Guess I'll cool my heels on the beach a bit long. Been doing it my whole... Even that self-promoter Cutshaw. Self-demoted to the briny deep after he slipped off his rubbish raft. Oh, begrudging respect? That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm still a mite seasick. Think I'll take this opportunity to vomit, then get back to what I do best. You see anybody from the promotion program, tell them they better get here.
Ah, you finally arrived. Indeed, that seems to be the case. I mistook you for a different individual. You have my military personnel, preferably, and decide...
I ended my association with Aunties of my own accord, if that makes you feel better. Ain't here to do you harm.
And as a loyal subject, it is my honor to continue to perform my assignment as per my orders, even if the duration of my assignment here has been considerable. I am procuring my rations from the populace of local aquatic fauna. Fishing. Bah. Those who would, when there's a war to fight, are not worthy of being called soldiers of the Protectorate. I wish to once again take the fight to Aunties. However, additionally, it would do my heart some good to know that my warden and the Protectorate does not forget its own. Ever. If I have not received new orders...
customers.
Personal audio log, Sergeant Bornsworth. We've been deployed to deal with a new living weapon fielded by Auntie's forces. The previous squad was unprepared for this threat and was consequently torn asunder. Command's intel could never be so lacking as to allow this to occur. So why? They were lulling Auntie's choice into a false sense of security before launching counteroffensive teams. This will undoubtedly save far more lives than it cost. Another stroke of genius from Command. Praise the matriarch. Sergeant Bornsworth, signing off.
in. I'll take care of him, Commander.
Supply pods? Sir, why would... By the matriarch. What are those? Open fire! Sound off! Who's still upright? Wait, there's more! Why are they just standing there? They spit acid! Take cover! Get back here! Traitor! Shit! Shit! Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
It's your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had.
tobacco.
Get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
Tobacco. Candy. Tobacco.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services. Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurrylose will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or guile.
Sprat crisp, go stuff some in your chewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in the sewer? Sprat crisp, you really gotta try 'em. We pluck a sprat straight from a trap, then smash 'em flat and fry 'em. Sprat crisp, 1000% germ-free. 'Cause nothing survives when it's squashed right at 405 degrees. such a tasty treat. You know when you eat Sprat Crisps, you're eating real good meat.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best things in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copy. Sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat Crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in Morale Management. Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes, no smock, no whole-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and simple for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of Sistybits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now.
Now, on to other things. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top. From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. Rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims.
It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-bop.
At home or at work, by the pack or the case.
It's the bubbly perk
that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-bop, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-wop, do-bop, bop, 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 do-do-do, ba-do-ya, ba-ba-do-ba-do-wop, bop, ba-do-wop, bop, ba-do-wop, bop, ba-do-wa-do, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wa-do-wa-do-bop. Oh, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum. Rich
tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims.
It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one. A double thriller, so make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles.
Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings,
You'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles.
Ba-do-wop. For flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
To the very last. Try Bubblegum Slims. Bubblegum Slims, oh Bubblegum Slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum Slims, try Slims. Today.
Flavor won't stop till the very last.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pen Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial macrowave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Of the Ascendant awaits us on Golden Ridge, Commander.
Sandwich you want to eat. A Crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a Crabble because it can't be beat. Best of all the tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crabwich, a sandwich made with Crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, a sandwich you want to eat. A threat to consume, but eat it before we treat it and you'll end up dead soon. Don't try to make
hell. I've stood this post so many times.
that it'll be your last. So leave for Crabble
you curse your tough luck, just remember, at least from the space station, it's all under town.
Consume at your own risk. Crabwich. It tastes almost decent. Crabwich. Sandwich you want to eat. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Protectorate propagandists like to denigrate Auntie's Choice brand comestibles while boasting about their own. They say their food products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
What?
Nausea, halitosis, increased chance of renal failure, oh, and get this, chronic myeloproliferative neoplasms.
Is that right?
According to certain sources.
Tough break for their subjects. Bad breath, green around the gills, and impendingly mortiferous.
Also, they say their victuals are more delicious. But do you know what tastes better than food that's low in sugar?
What?
Food that's high in sugar.
Convincing points. Give me Auntie's Choice brand food products any day.
Same here, friend. And how? Now, upward and onward. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and drink. Gee whiz, that's some whiskey.
In the black, don't be a unleashed debtor. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Cause gee whiz, that's Hershey whiskey.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purple Berry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy cake. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our journey.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a...
Here's to hops and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today.
Lots of rumors flying around about what brought that station down on Westport.
We gobble it down and get
Gimbal.
back to the action. Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, work in the assembly line makes for a powerful hunter. So when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy holy cow let's mignon. No, sir. We crack open room temperature force first. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste to boost productivity to full burn from small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The part we harvested from a Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. It'll allow me to heal you up without the enemy noticing. We only acquired one grafting part, so I think that'll have to do. Unless you want to help me hunt down the other creature?
Wise.
Don't be a shirker. Don't be a slug.
That technician fella finally liberated some protectors.
It's not the worst unless it's forced worst.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Right. Moving on. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
won't quite need. I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard. Oh, the uncomplicated loan. And my rates are never low. If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll never need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fee.
Look at the fight!
Are quite straightforward. My interest I'll be every single bit you owe, 'cause I am the uncompensated loner.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. We here at Wireless Free Arcadia
Let me handle this.
in this batch. Last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently air sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction, the decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on, a recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a mighty tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction, Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy though, that part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes, no need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Tobacco.
Love a candy.
That's tobacco.
If all that coughing bothers you, don't worry, you can chew it too.
Smoke our tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun
Time to earn my commission.
Our medical experts recommend you.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Official frequency of Auntie's choice.
Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate want to
Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here.
won't lie. The universe is filled with things that want to kill you. Luckily...
Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Don't cower and hide. Go make something of yourselves. Live a life that's larger, more daring, exhilarating, armed and inoculated against a hostile, peril-filled universe with Auntie's choice. Daredevils rejoice with Auntie's choice. Our product line is stronger than nature.
And now, back to it. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Well, that phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
The nav key coordinates. Additionally, we are also able to land in
Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's choice.
Okay, back to business. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Sprat crisps, go stuff some in your chewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in a sewer? Sprat crisp, you really gotta try 'em. We pluck a sprat straight from a trap, then smash 'em flat and fry 'em.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the detective folks were sent to deliver. I saw that relay station taking off and I thought, hey, they missed you. And I thought, dropping right back down. Sprat crisp, 1000% germ free. 'Cause nothing survives when it's flash fried at 405 degrees. So grab a pack of deep fried sprat, they're such a tasty treat. You know when you eat sprat crisps, you're eating real good meat.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Of course.
The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts? Grafting with the matriarch feels right. The Enhanced Soldier Division was designed with Raptidons in mind, and there's nary a if you don't mind.
Oh, the Raptidon matriarch will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
If this is the end, Doc, let it be swift.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meat and rolls and snacks from leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts,
including but not limited to pork entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobaccorn husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buck an extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Anything to rid him of his papa's fate. The marketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first trick of the trade, let no one get in your way. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Blow cat blow. Let's go. And he quickly learned to make the red hot deal without getting scrupulous. And he quickly rose when you do your business, raise a further than you can go. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Angie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, kids, let's go! Now he's a winsome man with a charming smile. Sad and diet treatment with impeccable style. The perfect poster boy. Oh, can't you see? Yes, he's a tribute to Auntie's family. I never work for him. Let me work for you. You could be the next Auntie's best nephew. You buy low, you sell high.
Feel my senses sharpening. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can get... I appreciate that, Commander. Got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on... I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes. I appreciate you.
Swing it now! That's it. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making Auntie proud, well,
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits. A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view. Specifically, an Earth Directorate periodical featuring beloved fictional characters Commander Zane and Buddy. An effective mental conditioning device. and right thrilling.
Enough to poke around that place.
It was a popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling, whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocrian kleptocracy. Their tales remained invigorating thrill rides. Ah, quite right. In fact, I am pleased you are. Return again. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Some sugar little smoke. Forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's clock, but exposed the mother. Accidents happen. It's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto dock discount for. Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn tripped a in a chemical plant bloom. Brown sludge flooded the place.
And now, the latest word on superior protectorate products. Our non-protectorate neighbors dine on Drek for breakfast. Nitrites, fillers, the rectangular fried batter known as waffles. That way lies chaos. Start your day dutifully with Tribute Pancakes, the sensible, circular, subdued breakfast food. Tribute Pancakes, just like the matriarch used to eat. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Next up, music to invigorate your mind, so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace with a true adherence seal.
Depend on you, it's a joy to help provide.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
Prudence dictates the most vigilant defense is a virile offense.
Say, isn't that the team motto of the Protectors of Piety?
Can't get a pitchball reference past you, Subaltern Prescott. We can learn from organized athletics. Our enemies are always gunning for our Saturday goal.
But what can I do? I'm just a pipsqueak enthusiast, not a muscled atlas. A hydration specialist at best. Unfit for the field, but eager to rise from the side boundaries of call.
Then you are the perfect Protectorate subject, Prescott. What you lack in strength, you make up for in zeal and a willingness to give all for your home team. Regardless of their system-assigned role, all subjects must be ready to rise to the occasion. Come to our defense to serve as goalie, tender, or...
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Jackson, you're too young to be a crater in the dirt!
Recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Oh, I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they going to put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Mortality tests my morality. Sir, the paradigm's planned without cause. It's an honor and a gift, what I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Tragically, yes. If you gaze beneath us, you'll find a slew of blood and gore in the gears of this platform's articulating arm. That's Ida. She jumped there as we ascended. I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy. She seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Yes! I mean, yes, please. We've been stranded up here since Ida jumped. We're getting a little lightheaded from the lack of food and water.
A fine way to go, but many ways to die.
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
So the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
Every breath and every smile, every step in every mile, contributed to something beautiful.
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? Our duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get it down before we starve.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless.
Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science, and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way, I told him. They're experimental. We've not laid eyes on them before. But the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Only the most incautious base individualists would dare set foot within sensor range. Let them.
Thank the sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Reassuring content.
Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet of your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Attention, everywhere you go, everyone staying in the know. Who watches are watchers, you and me forever. Who watches are watchers, we know one never. Upsetting neighbors, oversleep,
They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
Some moral graves, make them by our corpse.
It was that easy?
something else, stranger. Thank you for getting us down.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Oh. My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Just wish Westport hadn't been the victim here. Those folk didn't deserve to go out like that. Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry. When I first... And it seems all of us were right. That relay ain't a threat anymore. But one thing I couldn't quite... You want to play it that way? All right. Things slid into focus for me mighty quick once we got to the relay. You were busy hunting down a fellow agent. And I thought you folk were about duty and camaraderie above all. Were you one of Auntie's? I tell you just to shake the ladder hard while your traitor is climbing up, and enjoy the show when she tumbles down. What recourse do you actually have? Suppose that tracks. You ain't had many. As for Ibarra, verdict's still out. He insults Auntie's choice a mite too much for my liking. But that's the Earth Directorate's company policy, ain't it? No, I get that. If you wanted to, you would've... Look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep... I'd say, but an invitation to parlay ain't nothing to scoff at, considering. Anyway, was there... How personal are we talking? Couldn't say. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded... when I regained... Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. Oh, that information is outside. I miss my platoon. Huh. If nothing else, they'll... Of course I do. Can't help but... Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. Right. If this new graft fails, you mean? You didn't... But, suppose if her treatment doesn't stick... Oh, can't... I'd rather not dwell on those moments, if it's all...
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice?
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one force rocket for a whole fleet of prestige forces.
Someday, when I make it big and low... Yeah, been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news. Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? Yeah, I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion. This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable? Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine, jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that? What of my team? That wasn't the vessel sent for them, was it? Tell me they were not on board. And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses. Does a blow to the face hurt any less if you expect it? Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end? I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. When next you see Niles, please convey my gratitude. And my regret. I was overly harsh when we spoke, doubtful. But he's proven himself true. And I am ready to let the past lie. Yes, perhaps a private correspondence is best. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started working on for Niles long ago. Pass it along to him, won't you? With my thanks. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Protectorate are doing our job for us now, are they? Watching that station launch was a sight. Oh, this war, it certainly has its charms. Is that right? Then it seems all of Fairfield owes you a debt of gratitude. Would have been a shame to lose the settlement after all the lives spent liberating it.
I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal. Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
Solicit elsewhere.
Have we truly certified that all in our midst are suited for this mission? It would be most disheartening were any of us to bear reservations. If you take issue with their presence, please influence on my own. Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
Raring to go. before. It's a Protectorate vestige, which means none of their troops made it out alive. If we want in, we'll need to gather all their armorial IDs.
Tale of those war-bred monstrosities, but this facility is overrun. We must pull back. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action. I shall excuse your cowardice by way of shock. Whether we are destined to succeed or die, we shall do what is required of us. We will not falter. Marchand, make a duplicate of our field recording, in the event we don't survive.
Agents are encouraged to exercise caution. Reading mode re-engaged. Approximate lift ETA unknown. Attention hostiles. Repeated attempts to derail are strongly encouraged.
On the way. Let's get you healed. Someone call for a medic.
The lift has arrived, and the threat of imminent death has subsided.
has ceased. Is there any way Ames and Marchand could have... I'm sorry, LaRue. They died in the service of the Protectorate. Stop. Breathe. Then we shall press on. You surprise me. We cannot complete this mission and yet live. And should we live to see it through, your wife shall meet her end. grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end.
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's choice makes it really boring.
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these detector types ever run a
Manager, a man is not a slice of manner, Mr.
Welcome, welcome. See any? How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm sure. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Watch yourself, friend.
I do not know how it occurred, but with the town, so goes my possibility for promotion. And our continued working together. It seems I have much to learn about the nature of war. Please, take leave of me. I've...
Pile up on the tender in the mid-court restricted zone. Oh. I was on the edge of my luxury cystine spectation lounger.
Look alive.
Branded Sprite Crisp penalty buckets. Oh, but I digress. Just as successful, we all need to put on our winner face. Go the extra even zone. This is a marathon, not a sprint to get humped in the Wednesday zone. Although it is that too.
Health benefits available at your
Unfriendly in combat range.
Commander, you're waiting!
That company, Commander. Friendly time.
Little pick-me-up for you!
See you at center field.
Unseen. Out of sight and on the way.
I was on the edge of my luxury Sisty-Hide Spectation Lounger. Not to mention the concession sales. Invasive marketing hucked it out of the arena with their official Auntie's Choice branded Sprat Crisp penalty buckets. Oh, but I digress. Just as in tossball, we all need to put on our winger face. Go the extra even zone. This is a marathon, not a sprint to get humped in the Wednesday zone. Although it is that too. Sometimes you... can't score a body goal without an offsides huck. Play by the rules. Feeling motivated. Now, let's in the competition. See you at center field.
Now, upward and onward. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, 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 Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue. Milky white and orange too.
Investigating.
Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Step it back and drink a drink it. Drink it down. Pick it up, plug it down. Love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Back in business.
Still recharging. Back in business. Play well to the rescue. Sight unseen. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed.
Drink it, drink it, drink it. Pick it up, put it down. It's Fizzos, 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 Spectrum Vodka. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, Fizzos.
And now it's available in Murphy Brown.
Selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe the manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. Responsible for 90% Alrighty then. More merry melodies.
It's a tough day that you want to wake the next day when you take
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Andy's Choice. And this month's winner of the Podcast TM is Factory Technician, 3rd Class Dini Thirunadu Karasar, who submitted the following audio recording.
I love Auntie, yes I do. Her hair looks real, like a real hairdo. I love Auntie, so do you. Let's buy Sisty Bits, covered in goo.
Congratulations, Janie. You and your family win a full year's supply of Forced Pockets for one low price. Okay, back to business. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow.
Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow.
Hey, here's a fancy can.
Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient means we make more tits. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, grab a can today.
I've counted 6 horrendous death screens since we're on. You must be affected as well. You there? Oh. Well, could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elman Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful...
Yes, tragedy has befallen a number of my subordinates. I will trust you not to make light of such heart-rending events. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
Serving a feral pork paste to boost productivity.
Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
Grab a can today.
Well, of course. Succeeding in a haphazard fashion is one of the first courses taught to Auntie's Choice students in any field. But yes, I am something of a visionary. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. We're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down and... Oh, dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
It's Auntie's Choice.
Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? We'll need 2 things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order. With yours, spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will.
Parasite-free purpleberry.
Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues. So best not murder them all in the meantime.
It is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy. And now, back to it. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom-runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her, because I rose before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's Choice? And this is what she said to me.
The old... Old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. And listen, child, take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you ever hoped to be.
Get up and go. Get up and go get her.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidance. Now our unbelievers are green and our runners are winning. So sure, we'll all get rich.
Persuade them that a better me liberate society. Sell them on an improved me. It's time to mount to piety. Renovate or repairment. Improve yourself and have your home. Get that raise back your gold and restore. Time for one more lesson. So I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rival. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the bastards. She said,
If all else fails, kill
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon Den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the audacious Advances field team. Right now, as we approach the Rap's nest, certainly the spirited variety will offer... Oh, no! Oh, okay, we need to run now!
Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
Liquidate them!
All benefits available.
Your lower rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's choice. Humanity can't exist on bread and water. Never mind. Auntie's choice stays. Our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets, specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. But we probably ought to tell you there's...
I've had my fill of wrangling spores. This should be enough for the antidote.
Whooping cough, childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, swings of mood, bloody flux, decrepitude, night terrors, mania, day terrors, melancholy.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild days, scrum pox. General malaise, imbalanced humors, dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Now, first things first. Insert that data cartridge for me. In the slot below my internet. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball, and I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail. Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to... Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure... normally, I'd say perfection can't be hurried. There. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and enable the device, and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please. I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though, in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative... I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Good. Place the antidote into the slot here. I'll insert it into the air filtration system. That will cite when backup arrives. You can be sure that management and I will see it's put to good use. Wonderful! Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's choice. Be seeing you. The biological samples within the remains of